Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Welcome back to Diotior Productions, and welcome back to Stoneblock 4. Let's make a push for the Blaze chicken today, and then hopefully start Powah. Last episode, we got all of the tier 1 chickens, and then between episodes, I bred all of the tier 2 chickens. I also smelted all of the chunks that we got from our brushes. I did slightly upgrade the setup to speed it up a bit. We've got automatic lava feed and 4 basins. However, I don't think we'll need this as much anymore. But to start today's episode, we're going to retire our unearthers. So, to get to our blaze rod chicken, we have to breed lava with gold. To get gold, it's iron and yellow. And to get iron, it's bone and flint. So, if we get, that's white, bone and flint chicken, put it in here with 2 seeds. Ta-na-na-na. We get ourselves an iron chicken that we put in here. Updated all of these so you can have some seeds. And they will just... There's a tier 2 seed chicken. Why are you not... Oh, iron is tier 3. I forgot about that. We're going to need to make some tier 3 seeds as well. So that takes a chicken soul tier 3. So we'll put an extra one in here. And then sacrifice. So we have our chicken soul tier 3. And yes, just because I'm an evil bastard, we're going to eat this one. And then eat this one. Mmm, delicious. I did also sort of do copper as well. But again, that needs the tier 3 seed. So, what else do we need for our tier 3 seed? We need to get some clayed glowstone, which is glowstone and clay in an alloy smelter. I believe I have one. I do not have an alloy. Sync that up. Alloy smelter. So I need 3 furnaces. 1, 2, 3. I need 2 iron gears. Then I need a void chassis. And I need to get grains of infinity, which is throwing gravel onto fire. Do this somewhere a bit further away from all my animals. Da-da-da-da. Don't think I'm ever going to need a stack, but you know, we've got it. So, alloy smelter. Void chassis. Alloy smelter. We also need... Not conduit binder, basic capacitor, which I need some more golden nuggies for. Just to put in it because I can't be asked to do anything more with it because we won't use this very often. I should have enough glowstone. There we go. And then we'll put this over here. Da-na-na-na. It is charging, so we chuck that in there. And what we might as well do is make an area. So I'm going to want to leave a gap for some stuff behind it eventually. But, so if we leave this one here, and then we go, so 1, 2, 3. So that's 9. Only wanted 8. Oh well. I have stone. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 3, 1 more. There we go. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then if I punch this back here. Perfect. Give me a second and I'll finish tarting this place up a bit. So we have our Primogel, however you want to say it, gel, farm down ready for our new level of seeds. So let's go craft that. So tier 3 seed, boop. You can all go in there. You I will take. So the remaining seeds we have of a lower level, we'll just go and put into some random drawers for now. But now to grow. And just like that, we have a full field of tier 3 seeds that we can start going, hey, iron, have some seeds. Hey, copper, have some seeds. And they will just continue to produce 1 iron ingot for each seed. However, what we can do, as we will do in a bit, is chuck them. We'll get a exercise machine for them, basically. And that's how it will work. But we are aiming for blaze. And for that, we need gold and lava. For that, we need gold, which is yellow, and iron. That's honeycomb. There you go. Boop, boop. And then... so I've just made the tier 3 seeds. And I realized that I'm basically going to need to instantly upgrade it to a tier 4 seed when we unlock gold. Okay, so I made an extra gold. I got rid of 1 as well. There's a gold in the chest. So let's put a gold in place. Not that we can use it yet, but gold is ready to go when we get tier 4 seeds. So, looking into it, to get the next tier of seed, we need to get some black quartz, which we could set up an unearther for, but honestly, I can't be bothered. But to get soul sand, if we put it in the atomic reconstructor, so we'll quickly make one of these, because they're not that hard. And then chuck a load of sand at it, we can do it that way. So, iron casing, I need some black quartz. Mother of beans. 1 second, let me work out how to do this. Okay, so it looks like the easiest way is if we go over here and do some piglin bartering. 1 second. Okay, so it turns out, I forgot some diamonds, so I may have to come back in a second. But I need to extend my tunnel, so give me a second. Okay, so now that we've got to the end of here, what we can do is if we change this to a... I did think it went up, so ignore all of the things you may see. But this is at 63. This is at 19. So if we go mining tunnel... There we go. I hit red. That's what I wanted to see. There's a zombie coming. Nope, that's the wrong button. Die, zombie, die. And we've made it to a nether dungeon. Awesome. However, it did trunk us straight into the wall, so we'll take it to... we've got a little bit more netherrack here, so we can just extend this. And then we'll do something else. There's a blaze trying to kill me. Oh, you know what? Fuck it. We'll make it out of cobbled deep slate. Just get rid of all of the magma. There we go. And trunk all of that in there. Kill this noisy son of a bitch. Not made this easy on myself, have I? Wanna find us a piglin that I can trade with. There he is. I have gold. Would you like some gold? Gold. There you go. Gold. Or die. Gold or die. I think my magnet picked it up. Gold. Or die. Ooh, shiny. Ow. That's okay. What did he give me? No idea. I didn't do that, you bellend. Gold or die, gold or die, gold or die. Everybody have some gold. Yay! I got a couple of the black quartz that I needed. Oh, no. You want to trade it? Okay, no, you don't. Fucking hell, there's a lot of them. Okay, you know what? Distractions! This is not going to end well for the Diotior. Food. I got an enchanted golden apple, that'll do for now. But either way, I have what I need for now. So kill this guy and get the fuck out of here. Ow. Okay, so why don't I just do this? Because we got the black quartz that we needed. Now we can make one of these. One of these. And then if we get... I don't know if it works with these, so I'll just take a stack of each for now. I need another lever. There we go. Now you're getting powered. So if we check that. What gets transformed? Compressed doesn't work. I have successfully drained all of the power. That'll probably do. And we get our stick. And then if we put this in our offhand, we'll go down our... Ooh, loopy. Yeah, it's alright. Go down our corridor and go skadoosh. Trap myself in corner. Grab the brush, which is probably about to break. I know I needed to get black quartz, and I got black quartz, and then I still did... I'm so confused. Yeah. Oh, I need another black quartz anyway. So, the next thing on our list is mending neurogel, which we get from a molecular metamorpher. And so we need to go down the cognition route, which is, if I remember correctly, a pain in the ass. Because we need to make an experience obelisk and a staff of attunement. So, staff of attunement, we can't make any of this, so we need cognitive crystal. We need cognitive flux. I need more bloody soul sand. Okay, so I've ramped the power up a little bit. Just to try and... This thing uses so much power. So I'm going to need a couple of stacks of soul sand again. I'll start with 30. Come back later. So... let's go make as much of this as I can. That's as much as I can. And then we have to smelt it all up. And then we need 2 ingots to start with. Then I can make me wand. Done. That. But, ta-da! So we put this here, where the store all XP, and go doop. There we go. So when we need to do anything with this, so we need to get mending neurogel, which we need fluorescent jelly, which is any fruit, and sugar. So this, So I need 1 fluorescent jelly. So I need 2 fluorescent jelly because I want to eat one because I'm weird like that. And that goes in there. Uses 2 levels. I didn't... Oh, beans. They ate so bloody quickly. There we go. I've just eaten one. It said I didn't. That's upsetting. And then we need a calorine matrix. I need 2 cognitive amalgam. If I've got any left. I do! How do I... Dropped by infected bookshelves. Oh, yeah. So I need to get a couple of bookshelves. And then I need to make cog. This thing. Sapling. Oh, it's like... I don't have enough XP. Okay, 1 second. Then we need... So, cog. Bibliophage. Get rid of that. So, if we put our 2 bookshelves down and then smack one on there. I don't know if it spreads or if I just punch this one out and I need to make another bibliophage. Yeah. I need 4 of those, so I need more of that. Balls. 1 second. So, at some point, as I accepted all of the quests, I was given... Oh, probably from when I made that thing. I was given blobs of mending gel, which gave me enough that I could just do that. And that's enough of the thing. Now I just need to get some of the seeds. Which are in here. So dump them in there. And tier 4 seed. Done. So if we give our tier 3 seed to our iron chicken, because we always need more, but we will need to break all of that down. And here we go again. 1 second. So while we're here, what we might as well do is breed up a black quartz chicken so that we don't have to go through that whole bloody rigmarole again. And to get our blaze chicken, we need gold and lava. Okay, so we have our little blaze chicken who lives... where does he live? So, what we got here? So that's osmium. Blaze lives upstairs. 1 second. So Blaze lives after zinc. So Blaze lives in here. However, we do not have any of the seeds yet. So we'll work on that as well. Okay, so tier 5 seeds. We have 3 chicken seeds. 2 souls, which I have. Dimensional shards, which we can get by blasting or endstone, which is a bloody tier 5 thing. How do we endstone? Dragon's breath on there, extractor, but we need the endstone. Or, you know, why don't I just do it the easy way? Because if we go past here and keep going, at some point we will get to the end. However, there is a better way to do it. Because if we come over to the magician and look properly, I was wrong. By this. Ah, that gave me 2 teleporters and then 2 ender shards. Ah, which I can specifically link to where I want. However, what I can also do is in one of the other... Ah, they've changed what... Ah, okay, so update. I couldn't find what I was looking for because they've changed the texture on it. So we have End Ring Ender Shard, which I haven't unlocked yet because I need to finish these 2, which I thought I had. No, I haven't. That gives me another teleporter and another ender shard. Let's have a look at the guide. Okay, so what we can do is until we unlock these, which is nice and useful, if we go home, because if we have a look over here, we have a teleport pad here. There'll be another one over here. So, if I grab another level of experience. Oh, no, wrong one. Then put one of these and rename it North Deep Slate, for example. And then we grab one of our teleport pads that are all lit up. And we'll put it on our tunnel that leads in that direction, next to our tunnel. Then we get our North Deep Slate. Oh, wait, no, I've just linked it in the wrong bloody place. I've just linked it to that teleporter. Okay, so I'll link that to there. And then if I come over here, I gotta remember how to put it in. I think you just right-click it in. There we go, North Deep Slate. And then do I... stand on it, crouch, and I'm now here. This one doesn't work, because I can then just do a home teleport, which is fine. Where is that bloody goat? There he is. Dead. Ooh, he gave me a horn. So I have another one that I can link further on and have some spare teleporters. 1 second. Okay, so dump all of that. We found the one for the end. So, not the end, the nether. So if we do the same thing again, find this one here, home. And I did see if you get an ender pearl, I don't have a lot, put it in a furnace, it turns into this. So if I name this one ready, I need to grab another level of experience. So that's North Nether. If this one is North End, there we go. I will quickly empty my inventory though. Okay, back to keeping mining, I guess. Jeez, look what I've stumbled upon. So we've got this, which is the portal room, which I'm aiming for. This that's a massive end slash. So that's Blackstone. Wow. Huge. Absolutely huge. Which is at 67, so we'd have to mine down to it as well, luckily. What is that? I think that's where we, spoilers, fight the Ender Chicken at some point. But if we... Oh, broke a pickaxe. I also broke my hammer, so I'll need to remake one of those. But for now, let's just get to this Ender portal. There we are. Nice. And if we go home... Bollocks. 1 second. Okay, so now that my inventory is clear, the reason that we came up all this way is so that, I can continue the tunnel using the son of a bitch. That, hoping that I get these. I got platinum and draconium dust. And I needed 3 of the dimensional shards. So we are doing quite well. Considering it's a 5%, I think it is. Oh, we got 8. So, I mean, I might as well do a little bit more. So now I need to make, because the only thing we're missing now is everything, supposedly. Oh, yeah, because it's the dimensional shards I needed. That's fine. So the only thing we're missing is some seeds. So I'll go and grab some seeds. I need 3. That was convenient. And a Fluix pearl, which is an ender pearl, which I have. Fluix crystals, which I don't know if I can make yet. So I may have to make my... I can't do anything with him yet. However... Oops. Oh, he's over here. To make our Certus Quartz chicken, I need a tier 5 soul. So I'm going to want 2 of these. So I need 2 more seeds. That's convenient. And we squish them down. And then we take a cheeky trip to the world engine. And hope we have enough power in here. Which I think we do. We did not. 1 second. Now we have enough power in here. And now normally you'd put this down and set this up first. However, we are about to be able to make Certus Quartz. So we shouldn't need... Oh, wait. No, I've beansed it up. I've beansed it up. Because I need to be able to get beans. I don't know why I made 4. I could have done this with 1, but you know, it's fine. Put this somewhere out of the way. So, for example, this corner here. Go 1 and then 2 away here, 2 away here, here, and then we go douche, 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 douche. Take these out. And then we can twerk for gems. So we've done that. So the Fluix Pearl, we need Fluix, which is a charged Certus crystal. Beans. So I need to make a charger. And then I put these in here. They get charged. And I do this. Okay, and then what you do is you bring yourself over to a water source. You all 3 stacks in. Realize they all land in a different place, so start again. And the redstone's done it again. There we go. And then we wait for all of the Fluix crystals to be produced. And turn our magnet back on. And we get 2 stacks. And then what I realized, we need another machine. Not that I can spell. Trusher. Crusher. Slap it down. We only need 4 for now. So I will just do the 4 that we need. So our Fluix is done. We can run over here. Make ourselves a Fluix pearl. Dump all of that in there for now. And grab ourselves a chicken tier 5 seed. And for now, we'll plant a few more just to get ourselves set and ready to go for a while, because we may not be getting to the next tier for a hot second, because tier 6 seeds are replica, tier 6 souls, and a few other gas tiers. So we're not going to get there just yet. Come up here, give you half a stack, and give you a stack. And then Certus Boy is ready. So now, technically, we don't even need these anymore. So now we got a decent chunk of blaze rods, a decent chunk of Certus, more breeding to be done, but I'll try and get that done as well, because again, it's quite boring. So like I said, I want to finish this episode by getting a start in power, and the easiest, best power source I could think of for right now, because there's no way we're getting into the reactors, but it's these thermo generators, which don't seem like they produce enough. But once you like get here, I mean, you can even go higher than this. Like if you heat sources, once you start getting to ignitium, superheated sodium, which you put through here, I had no idea. Oh, it's from reactor stuff, so that makes sense. But this is like a decent chunk. So a block of blazing crystals, which takes a while to get to, but once you start dealing with all of this. So we're gonna start. There's one important thing we need to do first as well. Okay, so update. I'm gonna have to quickly do something with these animals. However, I was gonna put my power over here. However, this makes a perfect start to the animal stuff. Okay, so the best way for me to deal with these animals right now, if I put a block of stone back down, I've upgraded this to the blaze bloom, so we feed it another wart. I made another wart chicken. Do that, do that, do that, that, and that, and then this will get us the next tier of blaze gold. It'll get us blaze gold. And then we smelt them down. Done. Blaze gold. And then we go creature. Catcher. And I'll make 2 of these. And I've got some wheat in here, haven't I? Yes. So we'll find our cows wherever they've run off to. Yeet. Yeet. And the little pens I've set up that are slowly spreading, we will throw a cow here. That didn't work. Cow. Cow. Stupid walls. Breed them up a bit. And then still small fry. Because we will need 2 of these at some point. I've only got 1 ender pearl. Bit unfortunate. But we will get our fluid cow jar, and then somewhere out of the way, just to start with, we will put our jar down here, throw Carrie McCowson here. Uh-oh. Save the cow. Cow. There you go. Down the hole. Thank you. And then we slap it with an ender pearl. No, I just ender pearled myself. So I need to get myself an ender pearl. I got me ender pearl. Good. Now I can turn this off. Got 2 chances of this. Ow. Motherfucker. Update. I've been an idiot. I need to go get another ender pearl or 2. Nailed it. Got me ender pearl. So, it's not an ender pearl that you feed to them. It's a bloody ender eye. Son of a bitch. Oh, he transformed. Awesome. However, unfortunately for this baby, you can still do that and turn him into a baby ender cow. So we'll chuck that down there because it seems to light everything up. So we've got our ender cow in a jar. And he's just generating us molten ender. Okay, so I've got myself a bit of extra pipe, just what we need. I probably need to get some more power cable in a minute, but I'll deal with that. For now, first things first, thermogenerator starter. We need to make all of this. So the dielectric paste, we're going to need absolutely tons of this. And we got tons of everything, so we'll just make bloody loads. Thermal plate, we need some tiny capacitors. So we've got space for now for 4 of these. So we need to make 8 of these thermoplates. So that is 4 of those. And then we go like, not like that, like that. And then we go like that. Oh, we need to make some more of this. Just make a stack. Save that. Move that along. Boop. 8 of those. Done. So, thermogen starter. Next, we need 2 more. So we need another 8 of these tiny capacitors. So we'll do that. Wrong one. Keep clicking the wrong one. That one. And then we need to make 4 of these. But, so that's actually enough of those. I've got a lot saved up here. And then we make 8 of those. And then we go boop. And then we go boop, boop, boop. I did not calculate the right amount of stuff. So I need another 4 of these. Starter. Done. Okay, so these are pathetic. So we might as well upgrade them directly straight into the basic ones. And now if we go thermogenerator basic, we run out of these. And doof, doof, doof. So we got 4 of them. Let me just check my universal. I have 1 advanced universal cable. I need to make some more steel. But we can get them up and running. So for now, we will swap it out to blaze. You know what I mean, the power thingy. But if we can get these generating power to start with, we can then work on everything else from that. Ooh, that's the wrong place. You don't have to spread them out like this. It's just, I like to. Boop. And then we get our thingy and go skadoosh. And now these are making us power. And the first thing we really need to use for that power is to make one of these, but we need to make, bloody hell, I think it's part of the quest line anyway, the heat dissipate, I've forgotten what it's bloody called. There, a resistive heater, which we will get to in a second. But we need another one of those. We need an advanced circuit. And then I need some fused quartz glass, which is 4 nether quartz or a block in the alloy smelter. Luckily, I've still got that set up. So let's grab some of that. So that is 2 out of 3 things. You just have to make another one of those boxes. Make a box. So that is ready to go. We just have to make the resistive heater. For that, we need to get all of these bits. I got those. And it needs power. So, how do we make the magnetic coil? Well, we need Invar. So we need 3 Invar ingots, which we can use our item casting for, which is 1 nickel and 2 iron makes 3. We're going to need 2 things here. So we're going to need our ingot and our plate cast. So if we put that in there, make sure our levers are turned off. That should make 3 ingots of Invar. It does. So, open that. And then the next thing we need is this wire, which we get from plates. So if we put 6 copper ingots in here and then swap that for our plate cast. And then pour the 6 copper plates out. And then we take it to the stone cutter, put it in here, copper wire, and then we can make the coils that we need. So they can go in there. What's next? So we need... Oh, actually, I need to do that again. Okay, so now we have enough magnets, enough of those alloys. Now we just need to make ourselves a steel casing, so we just need to get the steel. There we go, 1 steel casing, which we need to now make the superheating element. So we got all of that. I need to grab the power doofer though. Power. Chuck all of that in there. And it's done. And then we go and make one of those resistive eaters. Done. I have everything for... Oh, I need more fused quartz glass. 1 second. Okay, so the best way to get this done, if you... No. There we go. I think that's the way around it wants to be. Set this to get the required heat. 2000 FE a tick. And then we chunk this here. So it's powering that. You can check output. And then if we put a power here as well. So that should be getting up to temperature. And that is heating this up. So we need 350 Celsius. So we put all of this in here. And then we just wait for this to go up. Beans, I ran out of power. Okay, so let's try this one again. Hopefully with 12 million FE, we should have enough. We have no temperature. But if I put this here, set this one to input from the top, and then set you to output to the bottom, then that gives us 12 million FE that hopefully will get this up to where we need it to be. And there we go. We hit 350. So we just wait for the craft to finish like that. And we are done. Okay, so now we can put our energizing arm down. Then leave a block. These go here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I always like to do 9. So I need to make a little bit more cable to hook these up. And then we need to make the 9, what are they called? Energizing rods. So, starter rods, we need to make, so we're going to need 9 of these. There we go, 9 of those. We're going to need 9 dielectric rods vertical. We have loads, so that's fine. And we're going to need 18 tiny capacitors. So now we can make 9 starters. Then to make the second tier, the basic ones, we need another 9 of these. And then that should, I need to make more of those. And there we go. So we swap this one over. Actually, just take the whole hotbar and put all of these down here because they're a pain in the ass. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There we go. So that is now dumping all of the power into these. I should have done it after this, but you know, it's fine. With basic power set up and running, we're going to call it a part there, ladies and gentlemen. We got our blaze chicken going and did everything we set out to do. Between episodes, I'll breed up some more chickens and tidy our area up. And, you know, make it look prettier and deal with all those lights and everything. So, if you have found today useful or just enjoyed listening to me ramble on about nothing and everything all at the same time, don't forget to like and subscribe so you don't miss the next one. Thank you very much. Diotior out.